Do you express and receive friendship differently than your friends do, or vice versa? Let's get into it. So, I'm Crystal Meek, registered psychotherapist and owner of Therapy Avenue. And I just want to make a quick video just to talk. I talk a lot in a lot of sessions with clients just around friendships. I think sometimes we don't give friendships the weight they deserve and the breadth and space that they deserve in thinking about our everyday lives, but they are extremely impactful and make a big difference and can really take up quite a bit of real estate in our mind, especially if they're not working out well. So in terms of friendship values, sometimes we can have friendships where we're just kind of feeling a bit of a disconnect. And that can sometimes be because we don't have the same definition of friendship that our friends do. Maybe they express friendship differently, maybe they utilize friendship differently, or maybe you do. Sometimes we can have different types of friendships, but we don't categorize them well. It can lead to some disappointment. Different types of friendships, such as situational friendships, where within the context of maybe like school or work, the friendship works great, but outside of that context, it doesn't really translate as well. Periodical friendships, where the friendships that kind of like when they're in your life, it's great. When they're out of your life for a moment, that's okay too. And they kind of go back and forth. There's seasonal friendships as well. And seasonal friendships often occur for a period of time in our lives. But after that time has passed, they don't quite fit as well. And that's okay. That happens. That's normal and natural. And there's also rooted friendships, friendships that are there for the long haul. And, they change and evolve and transform over time. But we keep nurturing them and they maintain. Sometimes if we think a friend is a rooted friend, but they're more of a situational friend or a periodical friend or even a seasonal friend, it can lead to a little bit of friction and quite a bit of discomfort within ourselves. So be sure to categorize your friendships accordingly. Also understand the capacity of your friendships. Sometimes our friends may not have capacity for certain things, such as you may have one friend that's really great to go out with, but they're maybe not the best friend to talk about deep issues with. You may have your deep issue friend, but they're maybe not the best one to go out with. They don't want to go out their house. They want to talk with you on the couch, and that's good. You might have a friend that's a vacation friend who's great on vacation, but maybe not the best to, do long-term events with. So it's good to kind of find out what the capacity for friendship is as well. That might help to lead to less friction. And, it's also important to think about how your friend gives care and nurture and receives that, and how you give care, nurture, and receive that, because it might not be the same. And if it's not, you can always talk about it. You can always talk about with your friend, if they have the capacity to, what might be helpful to kind of create less friction if friction is there, or tension, or create a better sense of emotional safety. And you want to continue to lean into the friendships that are emotionally safe, that feel peaceful, ones that feel joyful. Lean into those even more, nurture those even more, because those are probably a good indicator of those are the friendships that friend the same way that you friend. And it's okay. It's okay if you need to take a break from a friendship. It's okay if you need to step away from a friendship longer, or even if boundaries are not working, even let a friendship go. That's okay. In another video, I'll talk about friendship grief, which is a big deal and not discussed enough, I think. But until then, take care.